On August 27, 2025, a mass shooting occurred at Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis. This attack marked the fourth deadly shooting in Minneapolis within roughly 24 hours, according to CNN. Prior to the school shooting, Police Chief Brian O'Hara described the level of gun violence in the city as deeply unsettling. The series of events began at approximately 2 p.m. on Tuesday in South Minneapolis, where one person was killed and 6 others wounded around 8 p.m. Another shooting claimed one life and injured another. Then at 2 a.m. Wednesday, a shooter opened fire on a group on a sidewalk, killing one person and wounding another. As of Wednesday, Minneapolis police had not determined if the 3 earlier shootings were connected. During a White House address on Tuesday, President Trump addressed the recent mass shooting at a Minneapolis church, expressing his thoughts on school security while he harbored reservations about implementing broader security measures. He voiced support for the concept of arming select teachers. When questioned about deploying armed National Guard troops to schools to prevent future mass shootings, Trump launched into a tangent regarding construction methods, such as installing self-locking doors. Within the same response, he appeared to dismiss this idea himself, noting that police would then struggle to find keys for entry. He then continued this digression by proposing that teachers with prior military training should be armed to safeguard students. The concerns regarding the arming of teachers were not addressed. In 2023, gun-related fatalities in the United States reached nearly 47,000 individuals, as reported by the Pew Research Center, citing the latest available data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Although this marks the second consecutive year of decline, the annual total of gun deaths remains exceptionally high. Of those deaths, only about 1% were from accidental shootings. According to research done by Everytown, the idea of a highly trained teacher carrying a gun is a misconception. Law officers nationwide undergo an average of 840 hours of basic training, which includes 168 hours dedicated to weapons, self-defense, and use of force. In contrast, school staff in states with laws permitting them to be armed receive considerably less training, and in some cases no training at all. Even the most extensively trained law enforcement officers experience a significant decline in shooting accuracy during an active shooter situation. A study of the Dallas Police Department from 2003 to 2017 revealed that only 54% of shots fired in armed confrontations resulted in hits. Similar findings were reported by the Metropolitan Police Department in Las Vegas, where hit rate accuracy against suspects ranged from 23% to 52% between 2008 and 2015. Beyond the debate over a teacher's ability to accurately shoot under extreme pressure, lawmakers must acknowledge a harsh truth about school shooters. They are overwhelmingly current or former students. An Everytown analysis of 5 decades of NYPD reports on K-12 active shooter incidents revealed that 3 out of 4 shooters were current or former students. Similarly, research on 6 mass school shootings and 39 attempted mass school shootings between 1999 and 2019 found that over 90% of shooters were current or former students. Therefore, expecting teachers to kill a current or former student in such a scenario is both unrealistic and dangerous. During discussions with school districts, a common concern arises. When an officer arrives on the scene and cannot distinguish between a threat and a non-threat, they will not hesitate to ask, The Major Cities Chiefs Association has asserted that an increase in firearms introduces greater instability and a higher chance of injury. Effective solutions such as sensible gun control measures proven in other nations are currently overlooked. Furthermore, efforts to address mental health have been hampered by healthcare cuts, which could otherwise offer preventative support to potential perpetrators. On March 27, 2025, the Trump administration abruptly revoked approximately $11.4 billion in COVID-era funding. This significant cut directly impacted grants for addiction, mental health, and other crucial programs. State and county public health departments, as well as nonprofit organizations, are currently grappling with the aftermath of these severe funding cancellations. President Trump's proposed 2026 budget seeks to cut $31 billion from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services discretionary budget. These proposed cuts would impact HSS grant programs and administrative functions, but exclude mandatory spending like Medicaid and Medicare. However, H.R. 1 is expected to further reduce mandatory spending by cutting Medicaid. These reductions in grant funds, combined with Medicaid losses, would severely limit resources for community-based providers, potentially leading to their closure. In addition to budget cuts, the President's budget proposes reorganizations, including the creation of a new administration for a Healthy America. The AHA would consolidate various agencies such as the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration and certain programs within the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, particularly those focused on behavioral health. These reorganizations align with other priorities, such as an executive order titled Ending Crime and Disorder on America's Streets, which aims to deprioritize evidence-based strategies for helping unhoused individuals with mental illnesses access housing. The American public is no longer surprised by the reactions to the latest mass shooting. The familiar pattern of thoughts and prayers, along with admonitions against politicizing the event, leaves many feeling helpless and defeated. Shannon Watts said, "If arming more people meant that we would be safer, we would be the safest country on earth." That's all for this week. Until next time, remember, your voice is vital. Stand up, speak out, strike back. They don't know what they started. If you appreciate this content, please like, share, and subscribe. For updates, ring the bell. Your support truly helps this channel.